else. We're going to go ahead and record this interview that we'll use a little bit later here on Wildcats Radio 1290. So here we go. Thanks for joining us, everybody. This is Wildcats Radio 1290. Rich Herrera with you here at Pac-12 Media Day. All right, time to start talking to my boys from the University of Arizona. We're the flagship for Arizona football. So let me bring on one of my favorite players. We always have a little bit of a back and forth because I still can't convince them that California football is better than Texas football. Christian Young, CY joining us here on Wildcats Radio 1290.
Yes, sir.
We're back in the middle of where all these SoCal Trinity League guys are. But as Kelvin Ephod says, listen, you rep Texas in a good way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, talk a little bit about you. I think one of the strengths of this team is going to be the defensive backfield. Although I got to be honest, I got kind of bored watching you because nobody wanted to.
Exactly.
Back there, you could be eating a sandwich back there, right?
And I felt the same way, a lot last year. It was, kind of tough on me because I couldn't make a lot of, plays because the ball didn't come my way a lot. But, I try to, make a play every time the ball came my way, so making an opportunity what I had, so.
But it was, in a way, a little boring, but in another way, it's kind of a compliment that nobody wanted to try you.
Yeah, most definitely.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the season last year. I know if you look at the record, and you're going to walk through here, and everybody's going to ask about the record. You guys won one game against Cal. They were a little shorthanded.
Yeah.
But I was talking with Stanley Berryhill the other day. He came in studio, and he was explaining, okay, fine, everybody can say that, but you realize we had all kinds of issues in that Cal game as well. You had Will Plummer almost breaking his arm off, and you had guys banged up, beat up.
Exactly.
Talk to me about what that game meant and how that could be the building block for this year.
It was a big game, coming in. That was our homecoming game. They were talking about not having a quarterback, a lot of players that week. But, we still came in with the same mindset, trying to win like any other week. But, the defense, we played very well that game, probably our best game of the season, a shutout. Offense was playing well, too, but like Stan said, Will almost got hurt, got out the game. So, probably wouldn't have had a quarterback. Jordan McLeod was out. I don't know what Gunnar Cruz had going on, but, he wasn't playing. So, it was a lot of things going on. So, they could say they had a lot of players hurt, but we kind of was going through things like Stan said, too, so.
How good did it feel?
It felt great. It felt great. My mom actually came to the game, so yeah. It was a fun moment, man. Just seeing my mom. She was smiling at the end. Went up and hugged her. Seeing Coach Fisher's face, man, at the end. With his first win as a head coach. With everything we done been through. It was just a great moment. That, man, you never forget things like that. In college sports. So. Just seeing like the fans rush the field, man. Just seeing everybody, man.
Did you ever see that before?
I've never.
So what did you do?
I was just smiling. I kind of left the crowd and went over to my mom. She didn't jump the stands, but it was a fun feeling, man. Just seeing all the pictures, seeing all my teammates smiling, my coaches smiling, and things like that. So yeah. Nah, it was fun, man. It was
have you ever sung that loud before?
Never. Even when I was here my sophomore freshman, we was winning something. That's a feeling I probably never felt before. So
one of the things that I appreciate you is your hard work.
Yes, sir.
Watch practice.
Yes, sir.
And I appreciate the fact that this hasn't been easy for you.
Yeah.
You could have jumped to the portal whenever you wanted.
Most definitely.
But you stuck this out, and you had so many different coaches, so many different coordinators.
Yeah.
What has that taught you personally that's going to prepare you for the next
I've been through a lot, man. That a lot of people haven't, they don't really know, man. They just think it's just all football and just. But it's been a lot of times that I've had about just like not even playing football anymore. Like with everything that I've been through, so this sport isn't easy for anybody, and trying to find a new head coach and having a lot of coaches change is kind of hard, like, gaining trust and building trust with those coaches. But, with Coach Fish, I feel like he's always had my back since he's got here, and have my best interest. So, playing for a coach like that, man, it makes it pretty easy to go out there on Saturdays and, play my heart out and things like that. But, it's not easy, though. That's all I can say to that.
Leadership. We're gonna need some leadership from you this year.
Yes, sir.
You're the old man now, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That's weird, right? You're the old man.
Just turned 22, man.
Pandy's gone on.
Yeah.
You're gonna be one of the leaders out there.
Yeah.
Talk to me about leadership and what you want to accomplish.
In my my opinion, I feel like you know, it's a lot of other, you know, veteran guys on the defense, as I can speak for, you know. So it won't be that hard on me, you know, being a leader. I feel like, you know, I got C-Row, you know, he's probably the best corner in the Pac-12. I got his help, you know, Jackson Turner on the side of me, you know. We got a young guys like, you know, Traden Stooks, Isaiah Rutherford, Gunner. But I feel like, you know, man, we got Jerry Roberts, who has a lot of experience. J-Rob. You know, J.B. Brown, Hunter Echols, who, you know, are leaders, Jalen Harris, you know, things like that. So, I mean, I feel like as a collective group, you know, we have a lot of leaders on the defense, and I feel like, you know, we have experience. So I feel like that's where we're gonna strive at in this fall season. So I mean, I feel like the leadership presence will be there, most definitely.
On the postgame show, we talked about it, that we wanted to see some dogs.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you're just naming me 11 dogs
I
have out there. Come out there hungry, right?
Yeah, we're going to come out there hungry, man. I can't wait. You know, fall camp starts Wednesday. I'm really tired of being in Cali right now. I kind of want to get back to Tucson, man, in a hurry, man. I'm missing Tucson, man. I'm not going to lie to you. So
absolutely.
I miss my teammates, man.
I used to live here. I can't wait to go home. We're talking right now with CY, Christian Young, safety, University of Arizona, new defense coordinator, new looks, new scheme. Talk to me about the scheme that you see and what you anticipate.
I feel like Coach Nansen, man, he has he's running a good scheme. You know, he's been in the Pac-12 for quite a long time, and I feel like you know, he knows what he's doing. So you know, it makes it easier for us, for a coach that, you know, has experience in the Pac-12, runs a couple different schemes that can, you know, a lot of offenses don't know what we're doing. You know, we can hop in any coverage, you know, that he throws at us. So you know, I feel like that with him having the Pac-12 experience that he has, I feel like it makes it easier on us, you know, just to do our job at a good high level. So
all right, so what's our expectation? So I need a reasonable expectation, because Kelvin Efon, who's the captain of the Holiday Bowl team, and Glenn Howell and I, we do the postgame show. So when we're talking to the fans, they're calling up. They're going, well, I want this, I want that. What's a reasonable expectation?
For like our season record, or
for what you want to accomplish?
Well, for me,
record, whatever you're going to define is our expectation.
I can't really pinpoint an expectation for our season. You know, a person like me, I take it game by game. So I'm focused on San Diego State. I want to win San Diego State more than anything right now. We have to win that first game. And after we win that first game, we're just going to go game by game by game. And at the end of the season, we're going to see where we're at.
CY. I'll probably catch up with you next week.
Yep.
Like I said, I'm sorry we didn't talk about you that much.
No, it's all good.
So when I get all these other Pac-12 quarterbacks, maybe I can challenge, like, hey, my boy CY out there is kind of bored, so Cam Ryan.
They already know the deal, though. A lot of these quarterbacks, man, Cam didn't know the deal. I think he completed one pass on me for third down, but I tackled him. So a lot of these dudes, man, they know the deal, man. I might be a little under the radar, but I ain't tripping, man. So.
Hey, listen, you ain't under the radar of the Wildcat fans. We know exactly what you can do.
Yes, sir.
And we're awfully proud of you representing
thank you.
Our community and our fine university.
Man, I'm proud to be a Wildcat, so.
Yeah, there you go. Bear
yes,
down,
sir.
brother.
Bear down forever, man.
All right.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Christian Young joining us here on
Yes,
Wildcats Radio 1290.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. All right. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to continue on the stream. CY was with us, and I can't wait. All right. I've been hearing so much about this guy. Jacob Cowling's making his way over here to our set. And again, those of you who are on Facebook, on YouTube streaming, and then we'll have a full radio show coming up here in just a little bit. So Jacob's jumping on over here. Jacob, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir. I can.
All right. I'm saying your last name correctly, Cowling, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so for the radio folks, we're going to go ahead and start this interview right now. So here we go. We'll continue with you here on Wildcats Radio 1290. Rich Herrera, we're in Los Angeles, right outside the old Staples Center, LA Live for Pac-12 Media Day. We're sitting down talking with all the teams. We'll meet every head coach of the Pac-12, including our very own Jed Fish for a sit-down. We'll also talk with the commissioner of the Pacific 12 Conference. But right now, I'm very excited to kind of introduce Tucson for the very first time to Jacob Cowling, a wide receiver, transfer from UTEP, joining us here on Wildcats Radio 1290. First of all, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome to our station. We're the flagship for Arizona football. I host the pre- and post-game show, and we've been talking about you. I'm not sure if your ears are burning, but we got full scouting reports on you. We've been calling people about you. I'm excited to have you on the radio with us today. Thank you so much.
Of course. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, let's talk a little bit about your journey, and just so the folks at Tucson get to know you a little bit better. Tell us about Jacob growing up and everything about you that we want to know.
First I ever started playing football when I was about 7 years old. Been playing ever since. Going out of school, played, freshman through senior year. Got to my senior year. Towards the end of the season, I only got one offer, which was UTEP. Chose that one, took it, and then I rode with it. And then, after I found out that I was going to UTEP, and I committed right then and there, I found out I was having a little baby boy. So I was like, that's even.
You're from Arizona.
I am from Arizona, born and raised.
Right.
Born and raised from Arizona. So I found out I was having a little baby boy. Went out to Texas, did 3 seasons there. For my last year or two, I wanted to come back to him to, be at almost every home game that I have.
What's his name?
Chase.
How old is he?
He's 2.5.
Come on. Greatest thing in the whole wide world, right?
Oh yeah. He's a little special little boy. And, love spending time with him. He brings joy. He's my motivation to, every little thing that I do. And so I just love this journey. And then now I'm here in Tucson. I love Tucson. Love being back home with friends, family, being with him. And I just love the atmosphere of the Tucson environment and the fans and the community.
All right. So here's the scouting report we got on you.
All right.
That early on, everybody and their brother was looking at you at a high school, and then for whatever reason, offers started coming, and just that you didn't get them. So the UTEP opportunity came, and you said, you know what, I'm going to go play. And the folks in El Paso that we talked to about you rave. They said, work. He works. Leadership. Blue collar. Isn't afraid of leading a football team. They just kept talking about you in a way that showed that there are a lot of people at UTEP that respected you and the hard work that you put in. So talk to us about how you go about your business.
Honestly, it all came from my mom. That's how my mom raised me. She always told me to, just be a leader. You don't have to be a vocal leader, but you can always lead by example. And ever since then, when I was a little kid, when she told me that, I've always kind of just stuck with me. So. For me, I just love to put in the work. I have a lot of the take that I can just give out there, live it all out there as much as I can. And if anyone has any kind of question, if they want to get extra work, if they want to do anything football related or not football related, I'm always there for them. That's just the kind of character that I am.
One of the things that struck me is when I talk to the people in El Paso, there's no bitterness about you going into the portal. In fact, they were all thrilled. They're like, you know what? He's going to get to show what he could do in the Pac-12, and we're all happy for him. And I thought, wow, then that's somebody that did things the right way, treated people with respect, and that's why I'm glad that he's an Arizona Wildcat.
Yeah, most definitely. I love everybody in El Paso. I love the El Paso community. They supported me for 3 seasons. So they hold a special place in my heart, and I love them dearly, and I always have El Paso in me. I appreciate everything that they've done. I love that they have my back, and I love that they supported me in that decision of me transferring. And then also I love the love and support from the Tucson community too, of welcoming with big welcoming arms and everything like that. So I'm just ready to go out there and play underneath Tucson community and underneath those big lights.
All right, so let's talk about why Tucson. What appealed to you at the University of Arizona?
When I was about 8 years old, I came to a game one time. It was me and my friend, and then my parents as well.
Because you went to which high school did you go to?
I went to Maricopa, yes, sir, yeah. I went to a game when I was about 8 years old, and ever since that day that I went to go see that game, I was like, I told my mom, I turned over to her, I was like, hey, I want to come here. I want to play here. And, it's close to home. Why not be here? So it's close to you guys. It's close to all my friends, family. So why not play here? And then I also just loved how engaged the fans were. Everyone was just so, it was just so packed and just so all. I love that feeling. So I was like, man, one day if I ever have the opportunity to come play here, I'm definitely going to take it.
Dalen Terry, who just went into the NBA, one of the top draft picks, he's from Phoenix as well, and he used to go, the best part of that is when I walk around, I go back home, and I'm repping wearing red and blue there. It's kind of a cool thing, because Wildcat fans will see it, and you're like, hey, bear it out, and the Arizona State fans like, oh, man, we should have kept him here, but I'm glad that you had that experience early on, that you knew something special was going on at the University of Arizona.
Oh, for sure. I'm just so blessed, so honored that I'm in this position that I am now, and just ready to play.
All right, so let's talk a little bit about your game. I mean, listen, I keep getting all these emails and all these lists. Oh, look, Jacob Cowling's on this list. Jacob Cowling's on that list. That's kind of cool. Some of the recognition that you're getting.
Yeah, I mean, I see it too. I mean, it's all over social media. I mean, and I get tagged in those kind of things. But for me as a person, I mean, I just don't kind of let that stuff get to me. I mean, I'm a very humble person, so I mean, I acknowledge it. That's cool. I mean, I appreciate the watch list, and I love that. And, hard work pays off at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, the job's not done. I have a goal that I want to get to the next level. So, and at this point, I mean, I still have a whole season ahead of me that I have goals that I need to accomplish. So that's just my main focus right now, is just playing the season.
So let's talk about the offense with Jedfish, pro-style offense, which I think, from what we understand from the scouting report we've done, just fits you like a team.
Most definitely.
These routes, these give and goes, you're not afraid to go across the middle. Talk to me about this playbook. Talk to me about what you've seen so far in practice, and then the depth that Arizona has at quarterback.
I mean, with our style offense, I mean, we can throw anything kind of at you. I mean, we got the players to do it. I mean, we got the players that can go up and get it. We got the players that can run past you. We got the players that can just run over you. We got all that. We got strength, speed. We got a lot of players with a lot of high IQs and stuff like that. So I mean, we just all put it together. We're all gelling really well together. And then our quarterback room is just phenomenal. I mean, we have all kinds of talent, from Jane DeLore, Noah, Gunnar Cruz,
Plummer, the toughest guy.
Jordan McLeod. I mean, we have talent in that quarterback room, and they're all smart, and they always want to ask players, let's get extra work, let's go over film, let's do something, and that's something that I love.
Running back room, pretty deep as well, right? I mean, you're gonna have to ball out if you're gonna get some playing time. You're gonna have to earn. You're gonna have to earn your carries, earn your catches, because there's probably more seen with the Wildcats in a long time.
Most definitely. Our running back room is like the quarterback room. We just have just crazy amount of talent in that room. We have a lot of young talent as well that have a lot of a big bright future for them as well, that I'm excited to watch, and just see what they do this season as well.
So, question. The roster's changed a lot. There's a huge turnover in this roster. For the new guys coming in, you didn't have to go through last year's 1-11 season. You have a new, fresh attitude. The guys that stayed are here, are committed. Talk to me about the meshing of the guys that have been here before and might have had 2 or 3 different coaches, and the new guys that are coming in, like yourself, like Joe, like yourself, like Jordan's, relatively new, Noah, DeLore, all these guys that are relatively new coming into this. What do you guys talk about? How do you make sure that you put all that past you and you're just looking forward?
I mean, honestly, when I first got here, I talked to some of my teammates who were here last year, who went through that season, and you could definitely tell that their attitude has definitely changed, and that their mindsets have changed, and that us new guys coming in, I mean, we're just kind of on board with that, and that they work hard. I mean, everybody on this team works hard. They put in the extra hours. They put in all this extra work that we're just coming on board, and then the whole you can just feel it in the atmosphere. You can feel it every day in that facility that everyone's here just that we have a goal. We have a huge mindset that we want to show the whole world what we're capable of.
All right. So, are you a big visualization person?
I am. Yes.
All right. So let's visualize.
Okay.
So when you visualize, kind of close your eyes. Okay. So here we are. I'm visualizing the game on November 25th.
Okay.
It's fourth quarter. Arizona's down by 4 points, and there's 4 seconds left in the ball game.
Okay.
All right. And I hear Brian Jeffries call the snap, and I have DeLore rolling out to his left. He's scrambling back. I see you slashing across the back of the end zone, and I see him delivering a
touchdown
to you to win the game. You see in your eyes.
Most definitely.
Streak across, score the touchdown. Arizona beats Arizona State. and your baby boy is right there in your arms as the people are going crazy in Tucson, and you bring us a territorial cup.
Oh, most definitely.
Right?
I can visualize that easy.
I think that's our goal then, right?
Oh, that's most definitely the goal.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
I really appreciate you spending time with us today. Best of luck. Like I said, we're happy that you went out there as that 8-year-old Jacob and to Tucson as an adult. Wait to see what you do this year. Everybody in Tucson is going to be behind you, and I really appreciate you coming on.
Of course, I appreciate you having me. And,